Let's dive into the world of Phuket rentals. Ever dreamed of escaping to a tropical paradise? Phuket is calling. And you're ready to answer, but finding a right rental in a new place can feel like navigating a jungle, but don't worry, we got you covered.
Phuket's variety is captivating. You can find everything from those chic condos, perfect for a digital nomad, to charming townhouses nestled in local communities. It's not just about those million-dollar villas.
Right. And for this deep dive, we're tapping into the expertise of Ocean Worldwide. Been a staple in Phuket luxury real estate since 2004, guiding thousands from families to investors.
Yeah, their director, Sandra O'Neill, has been a Phuket property guru for over 2 decades, pairing people with their dream Phuket homes.
So what's the Phuket rental scene actually like? Is it all high rollers and infinity pools, or is there something for everyone?
Honestly, it's surprisingly diverse, a vibrant market that's always evolving. Imagine trendy new condos alongside those classic villas oozing charm. But here's the thing. Rental prices can swing wildly depending on a few key
Yeah,
factors.
okay. Like what?
Location, location, location. Beachfront bliss or a killer ocean view will definitely cost you. And then there's seasonality. Peak season, November to April, tourists flood in, and those rental rates, higher than a kite in a monsoon.
So timing is key. Got to find that sweet spot between your budget and the perfect time.
Yeah.
Now let's zoom in on some of those rental hotspots that Ocean Worldwide highlights.
Let's start with Patong. Vibrant streets, pulsing with energy, street vendors, with delicious snacks, music spilling out from lively bars. It's the heart of Phuket's nightlife, but that buzz comes with a price tag.
So Patong's for those who crave that electric energy, but maybe not for a peaceful retreat. What if I'm after something a little more laid back, maybe family-friendly fun?
Then picture yourself strolling along the quieter shores of Keita and Karan. Imagine pristine beaches, charming local restaurants, and a more relaxed pace of life. Still got those incredible Phuket beaches, but without the non-stop party atmosphere.
Sounds idyllic.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm curious about Bangtao and Surin. Ocean Worldwide paints them as luxury. What makes these spots so exclusive?
Imagine high-end resorts and villas, private pools overlooking the turquoise Andaman Sea, personal chefs, and a level of service that anticipates your every need. But be prepared to pay a premium for this experience.
So Bangtao and Surin are for those who want to indulge in the finer things Phuket has to offer. But what if I'm looking for something with local flavor? Authentic Phuket life without the luxury price tag.
Then set your sights on Rawai and Chalong. Imagine wandering through local markets, chatting with vendors, and savoring authentic Thai cuisine at family-run restaurants. More affordable rentals and attract expats looking for a more immersive cultural experience.
Wow, so many different experiences. Now let's dive into the types of properties. Condos, villas, and townhouses, each with their own perks and quirks, right?
Absolutely. Condos are ideal for those who value convenience and a low-maintenance lifestyle. Think modern amenities like pools, gyms, and sometimes rooftop terraces with breathtaking views.
Sounds perfect for solo travelers, couples, or digital nomads. Okay, now take me to those dreamy villas.
Close your eyes and imagine this. You wake up in a spacious villa, surrounded by greenery, the sound of birdsong. Step out onto your private patio, dip your toes in your own pool, and savor a freshly brewed coffee as the sun rises over the Andaman Sea.
Okay, stop. You're making me want to book a flight now.
Yeah.
But seriously, what's the price tag on that villa heaven?
Luxury doesn't come cheap. Villa rentals can range from a few $1,000s a month to, well, prices that might make your head spin. It all depends on the size, location, those luxurious extras, and that feeling of having your own private paradise.
So villas are for those ready to splurge on the ultimate Phuket experience. What about those who want more space than a condo but aren't ready for a full-blown villa? Where do townhouses fit in?
Imagine a charming townhouse in a local neighborhood offering a taste of authentic Phuket life. You get more space than a condo, often with multiple floors and outdoor areas, but without the scale and price tag of a villa.
It's like that sweet spot between comfort, space, and an authentic local experience.
Exactly. Townhouses often come with unique architectural details and a sense of community you might not find in a larger resort or condo complex.
Phuket's rental landscape caters to so many desires and budgets. But it's not just about those stunning beaches, is it? What else makes Phuket such a sought-after rental destination?
It's the energy, the vibe, feeling a world away from the everyday grind. Surrounded by lush landscapes, vibrant markets bursting with exotic fruits, and the warm smiles of the local people, it's captivating. Oh, and the food. Fresh seafood, fiery curries, exotic fruits, and all at prices that won't break the bank.
Okay, now you're talking. It sounds like Phuket has it all: relaxation, adventure, exotic allure. But what about the cost? Phuket has a reputation for luxury. So can the average person afford it?
That's actually a misconception. Phuket offers surprisingly affordable living compared to many Western countries, especially if you know where to look.
Yeah, Ocean Worldwide gives some specific cost examples, which I really appreciate.
Exactly. They point out you can find a comfortable condo for around 15,000 THB a month. Of course, those luxurious villas will set you back a bit more, starting around 30,000 THB and going up from there.
So it's not just for the rich and famous. You can find your Phuket life without needing a huge bank account. Okay, before we start house hunting, let's talk about the practicalities of renting in Phuket. How do we navigate this process smoothly?
So you found that dream rental. You can practically smell the plumeria and feel the sand between your toes. But before signing, let's talk rental agreements.
Okay, let's get down to business. What are some key terms we should be watching out for?
Well, first up, the lease term. Your rental roadmap, how long you're committing to the property, could be 6 months, a year, even longer.
Right, so if I'm loving Phuket and want to stay a while, a longer lease could be a good move.
Exactly. Longer leases can come with better deals, lower monthly rates. Now, the security deposit, it's like an insurance policy for the landlord, protection against any potential damage.
Makes sense. A safety net for both sides. What's the typical amount for a security deposit?
Usually 1 or 2 months rent. But good news, if you take care of the place, you get it back when you move out.
So responsible renting is key.
Yeah.
What else should we know about the financial side of things?
The payment schedule is important. When your rent is due, how you pay it, your rent rhythm. Usually monthly, but always double check.
Stay in sync with your landlord, keep those payments flowing.
Exactly. And don't forget utilities, electricity, water, internet, and who pays them.
Right, Ocean Worldwide stresses clarity with utilities. Spell everything out in the rental agreement.
Absolutely. Better have those conversations up front.
Speaking of avoiding disputes, Ocean Worldwide also recommends a detailed inventory list.
Oh, that's a great point. Imagine you move out and the landlord claims a damaged sofa. An inventory list with photos can be your proof.
Like a time machine. Okay, so we've covered the rental agreement. What about the legal side? Any special requirements for foreigners renting in Phuket?
Renting in Phuket as a foreigner is pretty straightforward. But there are a few things. First, your visa. Make sure it's valid for the whole rental period.
Okay, so a valid visa is a must. What other documents do we need?
Keep a copy of your passport handy. It's your ID in paradise. And of course, that written rental agreement.
Got it, all the paperwork in order. Now, this might sound bold, but Ocean Worldwide mentions negotiating the lease. Is that actually a thing?
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to negotiate, especially for longer stays. Landlords are often open to discussion.
So what areas have some wiggle room?
The rent itself, especially for longer leases, you might get a lower rate. And the security deposit, maybe negotiate a slightly lower amount or paying it in installments.
Doesn't hurt to ask. What about utility bills? Are they included or are we responsible?
Usually utilities are the tenant's responsibility, but you might be able to negotiate. Maybe the landlord covers internet. It's all about talking it through and seeing what's possible.
So finding that balance between what the landlord offers and what we need?
Exactly. And a good relationship with your landlord helps. Open communication can go a long way, especially if any issues come up.
Building that community feeling. Okay, now the fun part. Finding our dream house in Phuket. So many options. Where do we begin?
Picture yourself online, scrolling through countless listings, and then boom, a photo makes your heart skip a beat. That's where the magic starts. But before you get swept away by the photos, let's talk strategy.
I'm listening. How do we find that perfect pearl among all these options?
Define your non-negotiables. What are your must-haves? Beach proximity, private pool, fully equipped kitchen.
Right, Ocean Worldwide calls this identifying your needs versus your wants. Separating the essential from the nice-to-haves.
Exactly. Knowing your priorities helps you stay focused and avoid properties that aren't right for you.
Like a compass guiding us through the Phuket property jungle.
Now, with your ideal rental in mind, set a realistic budget. Remember, it's not just rent. Factor in utilities, internet, and any service charges.
Ocean Worldwide suggests a comprehensive budget covering all those potential costs.
It's like planning a meal. Account for all the ingredients.
Right, so priority sorted, budget in check. Now we're ready to dive into the search. Ocean Worldwide talks about leveraging local expertise. Why are real estate agents so beneficial?
Imagine having a Phuket insider on your team, someone who knows the island inside out. That's a good real estate agent. Local knowledge, connections, negotiation skills, they can help you find those hidden gems and get the best deal.
Like our Phuket Sherpas guiding us through the market.
Exactly. They can save you time, stress, and even money.
Ocean Worldwide also emphasizes finding an agent you trust who gets your vision.
Like finding the right dance partner, someone who understands your moves.
Okay, I'm sold. A real estate agent is a must for Phuket. Now back to the properties. Those stylish condos, perfect for a low-maintenance lifestyle. Tell me more.
Picture a modern condo, sleek design, high-end finishes, all the amenities you could want, lounging by the rooftop pool, working out in the gym, or just having everything you need right there.
Ideal for those who value convenience.
Exactly. And condos are often in great locations, close to the action, perfect for exploring Phuket's nightlife or markets.
Now those luxurious villas, they seem amazing, but I have to admit the price tag can be intimidating.
It's true, villas often come with a higher price, but the experience is incredible. Picture yourself in a spacious villa, surrounded by lush gardens with your own private pool and maybe even ocean views.
Okay, you're making it sound pretty tempting. What makes villas so special?
Villas offer privacy and exclusivity, your own personal oasis. And the space is perfect for families or groups who want to spread out and enjoy time together.
Ocean Worldwide mentions some villas even have staff, like cleaners or gardeners, adding that extra touch of luxury.
Exactly. It's like having your own team dedicated to your comfort.
Now those charming townhouses, that blend of space and local living, tell me more.
Townhouses are a great middle ground between condos and villas. More space than a condo, often with multiple floors and outdoor areas, but without the villa's grand scale and price. Imagine a townhouse in a local neighborhood surrounded by friendly faces and community.
Sounds like a wonderful way to experience a more authentic Phuket.
Exactly. Townhouses often have unique architectural details, reflecting Phuket's blend of Thai and colonial influences. You might find carvings, colorful facades, or charming courtyards.
Okay, we've looked at the property types. Now, how do we actually find these hidden gems amongst all the online listings?
Online resources are a great starting point. Picture yourself browsing websites and apps, filtering by location, price, and those must-have features.
Right, Ocean Worldwide suggests setting up alerts for new listings that match our criteria.
Like having your own personal assistant searching for you. And don't forget social media. Joining Phuket expat groups or following local agents can provide insights and connect you with people in the know.
Tapping into that local knowledge. Now, can anything replace actually seeing a property in person?
Absolutely not. Photos can be deceiving. You need to feel the energy of a place.
Ocean Worldwide encourages visiting properties whenever possible to get a true sense of the space and surroundings.
Imagine walking through a potential rental, taking in the layout, the light, the views. You can't capture that in a photo.
It's like trying on clothes. You need to see how it feels.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to ask questions during your visit. It's your chance to clarify any doubts and make sure the property fits your lifestyle.
So we've found the perfect property, negotiated the terms, and we're ready to go. What are the final steps to secure our Phuket rental?
Picture this. You're about to embark on this exciting adventure. But first, you need to pack your bags, metaphorically speaking, those essential documents and procedures for finalizing the rental.
Okay, let's get organized. Tell me about application procedures.
You'll typically submit a formal application to the landlord with supporting documents to show your eligibility and financial stability.
What kind of documents?
A copy of your passport to verify your identity and right to reside in Thailand.
Your passport to paradise. What else?
Visa information, if applicable, to confirm you can rent in Thailand.
A valid visa is essential. What about proof of income? Do they need bank statements?
Yes, usually a letter of employment or other proof of income. They want to see you can afford the rent.
Responsible renting for everyone.
Right. And sometimes landlords might ask for references, maybe from previous landlords. It's good to have a few contacts ready.
Testimonials for being a great tenant.
Okay.
Let's talk about the money part. Deposits and fees. They can feel a bit complicated.
Let's break it down. The most common fee is the security deposit, like a financial handshake. Protection for the landlord against damage.
Ocean Worldwide says think of it as a refundable amount as long as you treat the property well.
Exactly. You get your money back for being a responsible tenant. It's usually 1 or 2 months' rent.
So that's one thing to be prepared for. Any other fees?
You'll pay the first month's rent up front. That's standard. And there might be additional fees, maybe for cleaning or keys.
Ocean Worldwide says clarify all fees up front and get receipts for every payment.
Transparency is key. Now, once the finances are sorted, finalize the lease agreement, It outlines the terms and conditions, your rental rulebook.
Ocean Worldwide stresses reading the lease agreement carefully. It's like studying a map before an adventure.
Absolutely. Take your time, read every clause, make sure you understand everything. It's legally binding.
What should we pay extra attention to?
The rental period, how long you're renting for, make sure it matches your plans.
Choosing the length of our Phuket adventure.
The agreement should also state the rent amount and payment schedule, how much you pay, when it's due. Stay in sync with your landlord.
Clarity and financial planning. What about rules? Any guidelines we need to be aware of?
The lease usually outlines rules, maybe about pets, smoking, noise levels, or guests. It's about a harmonious living environment for everyone.
Right, being a respectful tenant.
Exactly. And lastly, pay attention to the break clause, if there is one. It outlines how to terminate the lease early and any penalties.
Like an escape hatch, in case things change unexpectedly.
Exactly. And if anything's unclear, ask the landlord or agent. Better to ask up front.
Great advice. Okay, we've covered so much. Understanding the market, the legalities, finding a property, finalizing the agreement. But the Phuket adventure doesn't end there, right?
Not at all. Renting a house is just the beginning. Now it's time to explore this incredible island.
I love that. It's not just about living somewhere. It's about embracing the Phuket lifestyle.
Exactly. When choosing a place, remember it's not just about the property, it's about the surroundings, those local gems that make each area unique.
Okay, let's explore those local amenities, markets, and cultural experiences.
But let's start with something crucial for families or long-term stays, schools and healthcare.
Definitely important for a future in Phuket. What are the education options?
Phuket has a variety of schools, international ones with diverse curricula, and local Thai schools.
Ocean Worldwide suggests researching schools near potential rentals.
It's about a smooth transition for the whole family.
And healthcare. What are the facilities like?
Phuket has a good healthcare system, public and private hospitals and clinics. It's helpful to know where they are in relation to your potential rental.
A safety net in paradise. Now, something essential for everyone, shopping and dining.
Phuket is a shoppers and foodies paradise. Imagine those vibrant local markets, fresh produce, exotic fruits, handcrafted souvenirs, and unique clothing.
It's a feast for the senses. And those massive supermarkets with everything you could need.
Exactly. Phuket has it all, and the dining options are endless.
Take me on a culinary journey. What kind of experiences await?
Picture authentic Thai cuisine at family-run restaurants, bold flavors, intoxicating aromas, and affordable prices. Or maybe you're feeling fancy.
Phuket is known for its high-end restaurants, stunning views, world-class cuisine.
It's all about finding your flavor and enjoying the diversity. Okay, now that we're full and have our souvenirs, how do we get around this amazing island?
Let's talk transportation. What are our options?
Getting around Phuket is an adventure in itself. Taxis and ride-hailing apps are readily available for short distances.
Ocean Worldwide also suggests renting a car or motorbike for more flexibility.
Imagine cruising along coastal roads, discovering hidden beaches and villages. It's the best way to experience Phuket's natural beauty.
Sounds amazing. What about public transportation?
It exists, but it's not always reliable, especially outside the main tourist areas.
So choose a rental near bus routes or transportation hubs if relying on public transport.
Exactly. And if you're renting a car, make sure there's parking.
Okay, we've covered transportation. Now, the heart and soul of Phuket. The culture, experiences, the magic that attracts people from all over.
Living in Phuket is about relaxation, adventure, and cultural immersion.
I'm ready. Where do we start?
With the iconic landmarks and cultural gems, imagine standing before Wat Chalong, the largest Buddhist temple in Phuket.
I can almost feel the serenity.
The architecture, the golden statues, the incense, it's a must visit.
Then there's Old Phuket Town, that historic district with its colorful architecture and charming streets.
Imagine strolling through Old Phuket Town, exploring those quaint boutiques, sipping coffee at a sidewalk cafe.
Like stepping back in time. And we can't forget those vibrant markets.
They're a sensory overload, a true taste of authentic Phuket life.
Okay, Phuket's beaches are famous, but what about adventure activities? What else is there?
Oh, endless adventures. If you love the water, imagine snorkeling or diving in those crystal clear waters.
I can picture those colorful reefs and tropical fish.
There are countless dive sites to explore, from beginner-friendly roofs to deeper wrecks.
Ocean Worldwide also mentions island hopping to places like Phi Phi or James Bond Island.
Imagine cruising through turquoise waters, stopping at secluded beaches, seeing those iconic limestone cliffs.
Like a postcard. Any hiking or land-based adventures?
Phuket has amazing hiking trails through lush rainforests, leading to hidden waterfalls and viewpoints.
I can almost feel the mist and the thrill of the hike,
And of course, you can always relax on a beautiful beach.
finding your own pace.
Yeah.
Now, what about the social scene? We know Phuket has a welcoming expat community, but what's the social life like?
Phuket has a vibrant social scene for all kinds of interests. Imagine meeting people at expat gatherings, enjoying live music at beach bars, or attending local festivals.
Ocean Worldwide says there's a real sense of community in Phuket, a feeling of belonging.
Exactly. The expat community is so welcoming. There are groups and events for everything from yoga to hiking,
Like an extended family in paradise?
and the multicultural atmosphere adds to Phuket's charm. You'll meet people from all over the world.
It's a chance to connect with so many different cultures. What about festivals? Any annual events we should know about?
Phuket has some fantastic festivals. The colorful vegetarian festival, the exciting Songkran water festival, there's always something happening.
Sounds like a great way to experience the local culture.
Absolutely. Living in Phuket isn't just about finding a house. It's about embracing the island's unique blend of relaxation, adventure, and cultural immersion, finding your own rhythm and creating a fulfilling life.
It's about finding your own piece of paradise. So what are your final thoughts on all of this?
Phuket truly offers something for everyone. It's not just about luxury, it's about finding your own version of paradise, whether that's a peaceful retreat, a bustling social hub, or an adventurous escape.
Like a choose-your-own-adventure paradise. What's the one thing you want listeners to remember?
Don't get overwhelmed by research. Phuket needs to be experienced firsthand. Explore, wander those streets, breathe in the air, and let Phuket work its magic. Talk to locals, visit properties, and trust your gut.
It's like falling in love. You just know when you've found the right place.
Exactly. And remember, Phuket has a way of exceeding expectations.
So, are you ready to find your Phuket paradise? Ocean Worldwide can guide you with personalized insights and expert advice.
Reach out to them, use their expertise, and unlock the magic of Phuket living.
And most importantly, enjoy the journey. Finding your perfect rental is an adventure, and it could be the beginning of your own Phuket love story. Okay, welcome back to our Phuket rental deep dive. So we've talked about everything from Patong to Kata, those budget-friendly condos, to those incredible villas. But we haven't really dug into Ocean Worldwide yet.
Yeah, they're not just any real estate agency. Really carved a niche in luxury Phuket living. They've been around since 2004, seen Phuket change and grow.
It's like they have this inside view of paradise. And Sandra O'Neill has guided so many families and investors. They definitely have the experience.
What's interesting is they don't just find you any property. They really want to understand what their clients are looking for.
It's like they're creating an experience.
Exactly. It's that personal touch that sets them apart. They're building relationships, not just doing transactions.
So more like lifestyle consultants.
Yeah, they really go the extra mile to make sure their clients are happy, informed, supported throughout the whole process, even after they've settled in.
Wow, that's impressive. So if you could give one piece of advice to someone dreaming of Phuket, what would it be?
Don't get stuck in the research phase. It's easy to get lost in all the listings and articles, but Phuket is a place you need to experience in person.
Right, like looking at a menu versus actually tasting the food.
Exactly. So come and explore, walk those streets, breathe the air, and let Phuket just draw you in. Talk to the locals, visit some places, and most importantly, trust your gut.
When you find the right place, you'll know.
Exactly. And remember, whatever you're looking for, Phuket has something for everyone. It really will capture your heart.
So are you ready to find your Phuket paradise? Well, Ocean Worldwide can help you every step of the way with their expert advice.
Don't hesitate to reach out to them. They can really help you experience the magic of Phuket.
And remember to enjoy the process. Finding your perfect rental is an adventure, and who knows, it might just be the start of your own Phuket story. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.